What's up? This is Derek.
Jamie Madrock.
Man, this your man's Obi Trice.
This is Ad-Lib.
Yo, what up? This is Spex One.
This is Spesh K.
Hot Rocks, the motherfucking Skot MC.
Breaking
Records.
Breaking Records Radio out here.
This is Breaking Records Radio.
Check them out, man.
I don't know that I've listened to new music in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to come off as one of those haters, even though I got a track, shout out Marvel, where we just proudly call ourselves haters.
Yeah.
Because I hate a lot of shit. Now, I'm not talking about Drake. I'm just talking about, in general, I'm not really a new music fan.
Yeah.
That's not to say that there's not new music that's good. You know, I know Royce just drops. There's a lot of good music. But, and you can also see what I'm pointing at, which is vinyl. Now, I'm not a DJ, but I am a vinyl collector.
Yep. You got the
vinyl this is on
right
every day.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, every day, I'm playing records.
You don't beat the warmth of the vinyl. At least records that were originally released on vinyl.
You know, it's why I'm so proud of this, because this has always been what an album is to me.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I couldn't draw, man, but I would draw albums right on down to barcodes, production credits, the label, the year it came out, the copyright information. I understood what an album, you know, package looked like. And vinyl, to this day, and for anybody out there who thinks this is crazy, that's okay, because this is how I feel. The feeling I get by placing a needle on vinyl and hearing music, it just can't be replicated by clicking play on a digital, on my computer. It just doesn't, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this room is filled with what comes out of these speakers. That's how I listen to music. People play music on their phones and stuff. It's like, you can't hear it.
Yeah.
The bass, the grooves, man. So that's not a comment on Drake specifically. It's just his new album, along with every other new album that's come. I'm a huge Kendrick Lamar fan.
Yeah.
I don't know what To Pimp a Butterfly sounds like yet.
Yeah.
I love Kendrick. I just haven't heard it.
Yeah.
I
can't even lie. I haven't heard it either.
I hear it's great.
No
I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you guys were kind of like checking out the collection. You know, like, it's just part of me feels a sense of disappointment in the way that music's consumed today, because we don't have the same excitement or even passion for collecting music.
Yeah.
Yes, it takes up space, you know, but I can turn around and go, I own this, I own that. You know, if I peel this down, I'll show you all the Jackson 5,
Yeah.
the Jacksons, all the Michaels, even some Janets.
Side note, what's your favorite Michael Jackson album?
Oh man, it's right there.
Yeah, Thriller?
For sure.
I'm an Off the Wall guy.
Listen, Off the Wall is incredible. It is a flawless classic.
Yeah.
The reason that Thriller is my favorite is because this is how I was introduced to Michael, and it's literally how I was introduced to adult music. I was 5 years old. As a 5 years old who loved music, I had a lot of kid records.
Yeah.
You know, I had Raffi, Sharon Lois and Bram. Okay.
Yo, I haven't heard those names in holy shit.
If we go in on music, I'm a walking encyclopedia. I'm a useless trivia guy. Like you know, trust me, all genres, bro. So for me, the records that my parents bought me as a little kid and I had a lot of those storybooks, turn the page and you hear the chime.
Yeah.
And I loved the ones on vinyl because, again, records, I was just, as a kid, you know, I would bring records to show and tell in senior kindergarten. It's like, my parents just knew music is this thing before toys, records. So when I first heard, it must have been Billie Jean or whatever record it was, I went ape shit and said, please buy me this record. And when they bought it, Thriller represents the first, like, big people's album. You know, non-children's record that I owned.
Yeah.
So I have a connection to it other than just it being, to this day. It's not just my favorite Michael album. It's my favorite album, period, from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And probably because it's my first, you know. I popped my cherry owning records made by, you know, for adults with this. And this is the actual record my parents, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the actual copy too, eh?
Here's the truth. This is the cover, not the vinyl. The vinyl broke. I was wrestling my brother, who fell off the bed and smashed the record. Was on the you know those kid turntables?
Yeah.
I had a kid turntable. So there's another piece of vinyl and there's another Thriller in there for backup.
Yeah.
So
Hey, that's cool. I literally have 4 copies of it on vinyl.
Oh,
Because I like The Girl Is Mine, you know, the instrumental break. I like to spin that one back and forth.
Sick.
Yeah.
2 vinyls, 2 CDs, cassette. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And I can relate to you too, because though you're older than me, I got myself a copy. Actually, you know what? My parents got me off the wall from the library. I burnt it onto a
I used to
cassette
always go to
player.
the library.
I
Yeah.
still go there. I owe them
No.
like $30 right now. So it's been a minute, but no, trust me, I love the library.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so they got me off the wall from the library. I burnt it onto a cassette tape.
Okay.
And I wore that thing out on my tape
Yeah.
player at school, like,
I
for
have-
all grade 3, 4, like, yeah.
I got a funny off the wall story for you. When I got off the wall, having no clue about like chronological order, I thought it was the next album from Micheal because this was my first, right?
Yeah.
And I fell in love with it immediately, but like I said, I was attached to this. Anyway, so I told you my vinyl broke. My off the wall tape got tangled up in the cassette player, one of those ones, and it broke. And I cried my ass off. And it was grade 2. I don't know if y'all did this, but remember back, in those grades, we had like daily journals and stuff. So I wrote in my daily journal that, my off the wall tape broke, and I cried. I don't know why I admitted it. I admitted I was crying. And so to me, my daily journal was private, but it was still schoolwork. So I remember one day the teacher's like, okay, I gotta collect everyone's journals and mark your journals. Like, no, you can't collect the journals. Like, Daniel, I have to collect the journals. Like, no, you can't read the journal. You can't read the journal. It's like, but I have to mark your work. So I flipped to the page of whatever date it was. I go, okay, please don't read whatever date. I can't remember the date. But this one specific entry, I did not want you to read.
Yeah.
Now, I know for a fact this teacher took the book home and was like, what the fuck?
That's the
does
first
he not
thing
want me
he's
to read?
reading.
Because, like, did something happen to him? Like, I was like, seriously, like, no. Like, something bad in my life took place. She must have shit herself laughing when she read his off the wall tape, bro. Because I was dead serious. You bet not read this entry. Yeah.
Hilarious.
So I've since owned a new cassette, 2 more off the wall and vinyl CD. Anyways, bro. Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of the library, my dad would regularly take me to the library.
Yeah.
Not for books, pure records.
For CD. Oh, did they do vinyl back in the day, I guess?
Dude.
Yeah.
I had cassettes of this. If you haven't laughed at me already, this will do it. I called the cassettes. I had my own collection called From the Library.
Oh, yeah.
Part 1, Part 2. I had like maybe 11 tapes of From the Library because it was just records I borrowed from the library, and I would tape whatever songs I liked. And
That's dope.
when I talk about tape, man, this is what makes me feel old. It's not the 20 years into hip hop. It's like it's remembering putting a cassette player up to the speaker,
Yeah.
pressing record, and making sure everyone in the house was warned. Because you gotta be quiet or your voice is gonna be on the tape.
When they open the door, Kelly!
Dude, Reggie,
Mom!
exactly. My
I
childhood,
forgot about that shit, man, until you said that. Like,
my childhood was opening my bedroom door and going, Mom, Dad, I'm taping! So they knew.
do you remember when you had to burn over tapes and tape over the holes on the top because you ran out of tape?
Oh,
So you
You tape over the hole. Yeah.
you're burning over your old tapes. You're like, I don't listen to this no more.
I'm even reminding myself of this shit. I didn't think about this when you guys came to interview me. I was just like, wow. Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
to be honest, there's certain parts about consuming music that I haven't let go of. I certainly don't burn, you call it burning, but
Yeah.
dubbing tapes.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore. But I've never lost my fervor for vinyl or owning an album
Yeah.
that I can physically hold and go, I have this.
I like to be able to read the credits and everything. Yeah.
So-
the whole package.
So yeah, there's just been a lot of, because of the way music's consumed, if I don't have it, I haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's been a minute because I've really absorbed myself over the past 3 years and, becoming a father and everything that entails. And really just learning to be comfortable loving the music that I love, because I think especially as an artist, some of us get pigeonholed into being outdated or old school or even haters because of our tastes in music.
Yeah.
And I don't hate on shit. I don't like whack shit.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of old whack shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new
There's been
whack
whack shit forever.
So I don't hate on nothing unless I think it's whack. It's just that I happen to consume music a certain way.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of so used to it, and I'm happy consuming it this way. So, you know what? I'll get some music sent to me that I'll eventually, I guess, download and check.
Yeah.
But that's why I haven't heard a lot of new shit. So,
Is there any vinyl in your collection that may or may not have library stickers on them?
I have not stolen from the lab. I was wondering what you were going to ask. That goes back so far, though. I wish. By today's, I mean, you know, not that I would, but there's some I wish I kept.
Yeah.
Some Prince vinyl and stuff.
yeah.
I remember. I wish I had.
The Purple Rain.
Yeah, that and oh man, what's the album with Raspberry Beret on it? I can see the cover. It's
I'm not
blue.
even sure.
It's
I'm not a
animated.
huge Prince fan, so.
I am, and I never really did a proper collection of his stuff. So
Yeah.
part of me feels like that's what's gonna.
Now it's kind of almost too
I
late.
kind of have to. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
You're gonna just be paying for it now. That's
Yeah,
the thing. 'Cause
yeah.
stuff's
But that's
sought
okay.
after.
That's how the music was meant to
Yeah.
be consumed.
Breaking fucking records radio.